From Arizona. He is fighting to reassert the power of the sheriff in each of the several counties in the United States. I believe there are 3,130 or some odd counties in the United States. And each of those sheriffs has the authority and the power to resist the intrusion of the federal government in their counties. Sheriff Mack is standing up for the people of New York. He's standing up for the people of this country. Give him your hand.
In all honesty, if you look back at history, how many sheriffs have sued the federal government and won that you know of? Well, there's living proof that a sheriff did that. And this is also over at my table. I'm going to talk a lot about this. This is a copy of the Supreme Court decision. This has all the highlights. So you don't have to read the entire 25 pages or whatever it is. You can look at all the highlights. And this case, it says the victory for state sovereignty. That's what it did. I sued the federal government on the 10th Amendment. Do not forget the important part of that. We won! Okay? We won! This is back in 1997. Now we're going to answer the question today, why would a sheriff do such a thing? Why would a small town sheriff from southern Arizona take on the Goliath Clinton administration? Hey, I did it and I lived to tell about it. There's a miracle, you know? But I also look through history, and of all the people, now we all know a lot of people sued Bill Clinton. I was the only one to do so on a non-sexual matter. Yeah, true story. But at the bottom line of all of that is, why would I do that? And I have to tell you, we were having a meeting in Phoenix of all the sheriffs in Arizona. There's only 15 counties in Arizona. There's only 15 sheriffs. And we're at a meeting. And this meeting was January 21st, 1994. And there's 3 agents of the BATF at our meeting. 3 agents. 3 federal agents. And they hand us this very document. This is it. You can see it's kind of worn. This is the very document they handed us. And they said, sheriffs, this document details your marching orders, what you will do to comply with the Brady Bill, that you will conduct background checks on every citizen in your county before they can have a handgun. And if you don't do it, now this is the first time in U.S. history that an unfunded mandate came with a threat of arrest if we failed to comply. They threatened to arrest us. Now, the threat of arrest is documented in this little booklet. You'll learn more in 10 minutes about state sovereignty and local autonomy by reading this little booklet than 99% of your politicians have learned in their entire lifetime. Okay? So really you want to get them this also. Now, back to this document. Well, after these 3 agents leave, you never heard so much cussing in your life. In fact, it started before they left, and that's why they left in such a hurry. Because they knew they didn't want to fight with the sheriffs. And let me tell you, that's one thing you can take to the bank. The federal government does not want to fight with the county sheriff. And we hope that there's literally thousands of them standing for what? For freedom. For freedom, yeah. Now this document, as we read through it, we got madder and madder and more angry, and it was just crazy. And so finally we went around the table and say, okay, what's everybody going to do about this? And I said, let's get those 3 agents up back here from the BATF and let's hand this back. Let's tell them to take this back and shove it up 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Okay? And you know, you remember the movie Braveheart? Where William Wallace tells the redcoat soldiers to go back to King Longshanks. Yeah, Edward the Longshanks. And he said, tell them that New York's sons and daughters are yours no more. And that's what I feel like saying today. We don't mean anyone any harm. We're not out to hurt anybody. This is the peaceful movement. This is the last resort that we have to keep it peaceful, and we will make use of every peaceful means to keep this beneficial to us all. We don't want an armed insurrection. That's not what this is about. This is taking a step to make sure that people are elected and put into office that know and understand the Constitution. Yeah, we have a dream. Everybody here has a dream. We dream that politicians, when they stand up and swear an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution, that they'll even pretend to do it sometime.